In the words of Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, having sex is not a problem. The problem is when you have sex that is not good. We call it wasting your body count.
No.
He said that.
No.
When he was released from Robben Island.
No.
Utata Rolihlahla Mandela said that. He said, my kids,
No.
I therefore declare that you may go and have sex, but thou shalt not have sex that is boring. Thou shalt have sex that is good. Sex that leaves you thinking and reminiscing about, you know, it's only good sex when you think about it in your text going back home. So you do whatever, they call it utaka. This Xhosa guy said to me, when you're going for a sleepover, you're taka. So, okay, I'm going for taka.
Welcome to Cape Town.
And then in the morning when you go home, you're like, yeah, that was a good one. That's a good one that I actually have. I'm telling you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just like that, welcome to episode 10 of the Unfiltered. We made it. It wasn't an easy road. The journey was so difficult. I think the behind the scenes, the putting in the work, the support and love that we've also been receiving from you guys, everyone that has been subscribing, everyone that has been commenting, everyone that has been sharing our work, we truly appreciate it, and we are so happy to officially announce that we've made it to episode 10. So please continue showing us some love. Click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and every time we drop an update, please make sure that you also comment down on the notification, on the comment section, I meant to say. My name is Ntabise Makhashwa. Surely by now you know, the lady with the voice for radio and the face for the camera. And I'm not alone this afternoon.
You're always with the brother. This is Wise Man, the main man, the music junkie, the man with a lot of names, whatever name that you want to use. As long as me and you are cool about it, hey, let's do this.
Speaking about that, why were you saying that I'm wrong that Nelson Mandela?
No, but Chief, listen. If you're going to quote great men like Utata, great men like your Obamas of the world, your Kwame Nkrumahs of the world, then you cannot just misquote them. You cannot misquote great leaders like that.
So are you telling me that Utata never had any quotes about these kind of things?
Never, ever.
He never spoke about sex?
Never, ever. I'm a lover of history, and especially African history. And I know exactly some of the coast, or most of the coast, that these great leaders.
Some things are not recorded. You must also be aware of that. There are some conversations that people had that were never recorded.
You know what, in the 90s, there was a point where Utata had a problem with Boom Shaka. Go look it up. Boom Shaka was the hip and happening group. They were wearing like almost, how can I say, maybe revealing clothes according to Utata. And he had an issue with it. And they took the music industry by storm. They were doing their thing. They were young, hip, happening. They were just, and he said on national TV that I don't like this Boom Shaka. I might like their music, but hey, how they are putting on their clothes is something else.
It's so amazing that you say that, because each and every day of my life, I'm realizing how the world or the society at large is not ready to have conversations about society and things of that nature. The reason why I'm saying that, it's because even till today, when you speak about sexuality, it's like, especially in corporate spaces or maybe very professional spaces. I've been posting some of my work that I do in the sexual and reproductive health and rights space. And I got quite a number of comments from people that I look up to, and they were coming to me, you know, obviously they have to do it professionally. They would come into my DMs and like, Ntavi, we understand the work, and they don't understand, they're lying, they don't understand. And Ntavi, we understand your line of work, and we know how passionate you are with your line of work, but don't you think that you need to do like a separate page for that kind of work and not mix it with your brand? Because maybe sponsors or funders, when they see what you're actually posting, they might not be comfortable. People think that your content is explicit. And I'm like, explicit for what? Explicit for who?
For me, it's a very confusing one, because I feel like we're living in a very, in a world that's very confusing at times. Because for the longest time ever, especially with corporates and other brands, sex has always sold.
Yeah, sex sells.
You know what they always say, like sex sells. If you're looking to sell something, whether it's a car or whether it's whatever a brand that you want to put there, if you put a sexy individual wearing next to nothing, then it will definitely sell. But now, when we have to talk about the social ills that are happening out there in terms of sex and sexualities, you'll find people being uncomfortable. And I'll tell you why that people are getting uncomfortable, it is because they're uncomfortable with it themselves, with some of the things that they don't understand themselves. And they would rather try to find a dark alley somewhere to get more information about it than coming out in the front amongst everybody to just say, hey, listen, I don't think I understand, or I don't think I know how to do a woman on top.
Yeah.
Can I just get some more clarity, information, education upon that? So I think it's that.
And you're right, people are projecting. I'll tell you that for a fact. People are projecting to an extent where you start thinking, but why are you then putting your insecurities just because you're not comfortable with something? It's okay. You are not comfortable with it. But I am perfectly comfortable with it, and I'm not even enforcing it on you to be comfortable with it. I'm just saying this is the kind of work that you actually need to do. And I think it also goes back to the conversation of morality as well, where people now want to put some sort of standard or a benchmark to say, for you to be considered to be moral, these are the things that you need to do. They're like, no. It shouldn't be like that. If I'm happy with something, there's certain content that I post on my social media platforms, and I'm like, even if my dad comes across this kind of content, I don't feel bad because I'm not disrespecting him. This is just content that I want, content that I'm actually comfortable with actually putting out there as well.
And sometimes it's not even the parents. Sometimes it's even your partner. Sometimes it's even someone that you are dating, where people will even have their own judgments upon the kind of things that you post. They will say, no, you cannot be posting such if you are in a relationship. What?
I'm dating, guys. Hi, baby. Shout out to my boyfriend, by the way.
Whoa. You dating again?
No, it has always been that one. Just that we decided to keep our relationship low-key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Low-key or private? Because
I remember that conversation of low-key and private. We had that conversation.
There's a difference between a private relationship and a secret relationship.
It's not a secret relationship. So because already you guys know, there were pictures of us on social media, whatever. We just low-key in a sense that we're dating. But because both of us were in the limelight, we don't want to... Oh, sorry, Chad. Because both of us... We don't want to we don't want to put it out there. We're just doing our own things, right? So people don't know that what's happening with our relationship.
Oh, okay.
Hence I'm saying low-key. So shout out to you, my boyfriend. I wanted to say that I'm actually very privileged because I've got a partner who's like, do you? Do whatever that makes you happy. And also, again, social media doesn't define you.
Okay.
I know once you switch off your mobile data, your Wi-Fi, I have you as a human being. I'm able to have conversations, not with Ntabi, the MC, but with the real Ntabi saying, and I can get through you as well, which is the most important thing.
Very much important. That's very much important to be able to date someone that gets you, man. To be able to date someone that understands you. It's a privilege indeed.
Speaking about dating people that understand you, a friend of mine says it's important to have side chicks in a relationship because side chicks, they strengthen a relationship. Apparently, these long-term relationships that we see, there's a side chick somewhere who's strengthening. What's your take on that?
There's a cement there that's making this relationship.
But you can't have a long-term relationship that's solid, committed, without someone else out there strengthening it.
Here's my take. Relationships are unique as we are as individuals. So I don't want to be that guy that makes a blanket statement and say all relationships needs to have a side something.
But do you feel strongly about that?
I don't want to be the guy that say all relationships need a side something, because I'll tell you what, sometimes or most of the times the rules can be broken, or someone might not understand their lane and they might step over. They might not understand that, hey, listen, I'm the side, I'm not the main dish here. So it gets murky sometimes. So hence I say, hey, it's not for
you
everyone.
are that guy, you just don't want to be that guy. You want to say it, but you don't want to be the one to say that a relationship must be strengthened by side something.
No.
Am I right?
No, you are wrong.
Okay. No, it's fine. I accept when I'm wrong.
You are wrong. Again, I will say, I will not say all relationships needs to have a side something. I'll tell you what, there are quite a lot of relationships that succeed because these two individuals, they get each other, they understand each other. It's not always lovey-dovey. They do have their down sides of the relationship, and they do have their up sides of the relationship. And then you'll find some individuals when things are down in the relationship, they will look outside of their main relationship and find happiness somewhere else. And I feel that, when it comes to that now, it can become a little bit problematic because now you're finding happiness somewhere else, not within the comfort of your relationship. It can become very murky.
And some people, they don't cheat because things are not okay in their relationship. Yep. Some people will cheat even when things are okay. Someone will go and find a side chick even when things are just flowing, everything is good, no problems, we're not fighting. But the mere fact that I could go out there and get something like a handbag of some sort, it's like having a spare tire. You don't say you don't need a spare tire because all your 4 tires are working. You're still going to get a spare tire just in case something happens.
There's a problem there with the statement. There's a problem. Because if you're going to say you are going out there to find a spare of a spare tire of the wheels that you have, I'm saying there's a problem in the sense that now there's hope, whether it's false hope created by you or the other individuals, because now that individual will always know that if that main partner is not in a picture, then I'm the main. And that is where now the rules can become murky, because here's my take sometimes. Some people, they do have side dishes, whether it's a side man or side chick, but even if they can break up with their main partner, they will never really date the side one. It can never happen.
And that's why I have a problem, guys, because being promoted from being a side chick to the main one, it's like you're applying for RAF, it's like you're applying for road accident fund, like you're applying for UIF. No, and I'm not speaking from experience, I'm just saying these things happen. It's not easy
You spoke with so much soul there.
It's because I know, Chief. It's like, and now you're thinking, because obviously I was a receptionist, and now there's a job opening there of being a PA. I've been in this company. Obviously, I can go and be the PA. Like, it's not even complicated mathematics, this thing.
You see?
Bring someone else.
That's where now we really need to talk about understanding the rules.
From maybe you as a perspective of a man, I'm not saying you've done it before. Maybe what you can do is try to explain to me what makes it difficult to then promote, not even promote is a wrong word I'm using here, to transition aside to a main. Why can't it be an effortless?
It cannot be, man. Just because you were in the post or you were acting, because there's even with our departments within our South African industry and government and all that, you'll find a lot of people who have been acting CEO or acting this or acting that, but then when they really need to fill up that vacancy, they find someone else to fill that vacancy up.
But why don't you start internally? There's something called internal hiring. I'm there internally. I know the ins and out of your relationship and everything. And I think also, maybe let me speak on behalf of side chicks. Again, disclaim, I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just saying. Another thing that I've also picked up is because side chicks carry so much responsibility in a sense that, no, listen, allow me to land. Let me land first.
Responsibility.
Let me land.
Okay,
Let me land.
Cook.
Because side chicks carry so much responsibility of saying when the other partner, right, things are not going well in their relationship, whatever, and they need some time out, they need to relax, they need to just offload and whatever, the side chick or the side nigga will be there to do those things. Part of those things is also your pillow talking and whatever. So now the side chick already knows so many things that are happening in your relationship and also in your life as well.
You've landed.
I'm still going. The pilot is still going. So now here's what actually happens, right? That particular side chick will then be in a position where they feel I've got leverage over this person. Because I know the ins and out of their personal life. I know the ins and out of their partner's personal life. I know the ins and out of their relationship as well. So therefore, it's easy for me to actually be your main person because I already know everything about you.
Quick question. You've landed. Quick question. You being the main, how do you feel when you know that your partner is discussing you with someone else?
Obviously, I'm not going to be okay with that. And the only time I'm going to find out is when, yes, they're exposed. But
that's where the problem is. When you, as the guy who goes out or the girl who goes out to find a side when you discuss the ins and outs of your relationship, you are asking for problems. You are starting problems. You are asking for troubles. you should not go out and discuss the ins and outs of your relationship with your side.
So maybe.
So what should happen is that when you go out and do whatever you do, everything that you do should be about you and that person. Don't discuss this one because they're not there to defend themselves. Because you're going to make everything all beautiful and rosy, and you are going to be the angel in this story, and she or he is going to be the villain, and that's where the problem starts. Because now your perspective as the side girl or the side guy is all about she's always wrong or he's always wrong. He's the one that's the problem. She's the one that's making my partner to stress. No. Even your responsibility as the side guy or the side girl is to stop the partner that you are cheating with, to say, hey, listen, please don't discuss your partner with me. Because now you are giving me false ideas and false hopes. And they will build up in your head as to say, hey, I can beat this girl, I can beat this guy because I know this, I know that. This is what they are doing wrong. This is what they are doing right. And I have leverage. So you shouldn't entertain that at all.
And I think it gets very toxic when you actually get to that level of trying to be in a competition. That's where the toxicity actually comes in, because now you're thinking maybe I can also occupy the same position that
you see now that's where now you think because you've been acting CEO for so long, you can automatically move
but why not?
into that
I'm
position.
still struggling to understand why I can't be the guys. I've been the acting CEO. Why can't I just be the CEO and just get it over and done with?
I'll tell you why. I'll go back to my initial statement I made at first, that relationships are unique as we are as individuals. It will not automatically be that, because it depends what was the person looking for coming to you. Were they looking for a place just to calm down because there's too much heat at home, or were they looking for someone to replace their partners? So that when that relationship ends, then they know they have a safe space. Or were they just looking for someone to just have fun with, to spend money with, trophy guy or trophy girl? What is it exactly that they were looking for when they met up with you outside of their original relationship?
You know, it's interesting that you say that. I remember a particular guy who actually said, to your digital footprint for following me. I'm scared of digital footprint.
Is there?
This guy said to me, so we were having like a genuine conversation because we've been hooking up. And then this guy says to me, I asked them to say, it'll be so nice for us to get married. And then he looks at me.
Whoa. Your statement, please. I want to get the gist. I want to get the background of the thing.
It was just randomly, you know.
So you were the side. You were the side.
I was not the side. We used to hook up. But okay, yes. But if you want to put it that on the side, But we used to hook up, okay? So
he had a partner.
Something solid.
He had something solid.
Something solid. And I was very much aware of that particular.
You were out of lane. You were out of.
No, listen first.
You were out of lane. No, I'm just telling you.
We listen. We don't judge. We are family.
I'm not judging. I'm telling you that you were out of lane.
No, but listen. It was just the heat of the moment. It was just a random conversation. We're happy. He's happy. I'm happy as well. We're looking at the mirror, and I'm seeing how good we look. Like on the mirror, we look so good together. It was a small moment that we were having. Then I just haphazardly make that statement to say it'll be so nice for us to actually get married. He see the eyes, how you're rolling your eyes. Probably he did that as well. He looks at me. And then he says to me, woman, I'm like, what? He says, are you aware that me and you, we don't even know each other? And mind you, me and this person, like, we've been hooking up for quite some time. And I'm asking him to say, what do you mean we don't know each other? He's like, listen, what we have is nice. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. But there's certain things that you don't know about me, and there's certain things that I don't know about you, because we haven't unlocked that element of a relationship. When we meet, me and you, it's fun that we have. Strictly that. That's what we have. So I don't want us to confuse it with thinking that this could be a relationship of some sort. In as much as I was hurt, I was also quite impressed that he was honest with me. And even with the line of saying that I don't think you would be, I don't see you as my wife.
Listen, also, I do believe that a lot of people, they get to be misled or to be dragged along because we are shying away of being honest, because you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings. And I say, doesn't matter what will happen, but you have to be as honest and open as possible so that you don't make the person to have false hope, to believe something that it cannot be. So big up to the guy for actually saying to you, hey, listen, what me and you are having is just simple fun. I just want to have a getaway from my main situation when I'm with you. Otherwise, don't get any ideas in your head. Now, what happens for most of the time is that people don't correct those kind of statements or those assumptions that you are my person, you are my... No. You don't have any title deed there. You are...
I don't think being a side chick or being a side nigga is not for the faint-hearted, guys. If your heart is weak, if you know that you're very weak, I don't think it's a department that you want to be part of, because, like you're saying, it requires one to be emotionally and mentally. You understand? Like, it requires you in those departments to really understand what you're getting yourself into. Because if you're not emotionally strong, if you're not mentally strong, you're not going to be able to read between the lines. You're going to get mixed signals. You are going to convince yourself of things that are not even existing as well. And maybe just to close it off, we speak about the do's and the don'ts of side chicks.
Before we close it off, I also do believe that the main people also create those kind of problems, because you cannot be the one who doesn't want your side chick or side guy to be seeing other people, because hey, remember, you have your main thing.
Yeah.
So if you are seeing your side girl or side guy talking to someone else, you cannot be catching on feelings, because now you are creating
That's the thing,
ideas.
Like, I'm glad that you're bringing that. That's the thing. You see the issues of emotions. They know nothing about these games that we actually play.
It's not even games. It's about being real with it. Because now I cannot behave the same way I behave with my main relationship to my side relationship. No, it's never gonna be the same.
No, I agree with you. All I'm saying is, in situations like this, in tricky situationships like this,
situationship.
It's difficult to control emotions. Emotions are something that you can't control. Chief, I could be a side chick. Be given an agreement. Before I get, you always say that people need to talk about this and have an agreement and sign if you need to sign. I can be given that document, I can go through it, I can read it, I can understand, I can whatever. Once I get into it, things change, Chief.
I'll tell you what makes those changes. Number one is because the type of treatment that you are getting in the relationship maybe is the treatment that you have never experienced before. This person is treating you like gold, and you've been treated like trash for quite a long time. Number two, the sex is
That's also another thing that contributes.
You see, when the sex is good, it can confuse a lot of people. And sometimes it's just that, it's just good sex. There's nothing more to it.
Whose emotions? At the expense of whose emotions?
You signed on the dotted line.
At the expense of whose emotions? I'm never doing the side chicken tonto. Never! Soze, never. And you know, my thing is, and the reason why we're speaking about it, it's because we've seen there's a wave of it. It has always been there, but we're at a point in our society where literally most relationships, they do have side niggas, side chicks and whatever. And people are getting very comfortable with this kind of things.
It's not a new thing.
It's not even a new thing at all. And I think the most important thing is to make people aware. And people also need to know what they're getting themselves into. As a side chick, as a side nigga, there are certain things that you need to conform to. For example, as a side chick, you should know that we spoke about it. You don't overstep the boundary of now starting to discuss the other party. You don't get into a position where you disrespect. Well, already being a side chick, you're disrespecting them. But you don't get to a point where now you start talking bad about them. You start feeling like you're you're actually on top of them because now you're dating their partner. You don't get into a position where you start wanting to be a competition to them. And if your partner says good night to you at 4:30 p.m., you must just agree to say, okay, good night, my love. Don't call after that. Don't try to make any drama. Because some people, they want to be dramatic and do this thing of calling and video calling. And also, again, as a side chick, as a side nigga, you don't post the pictures. Hello, my darling?
No.
You don't post.
At all.
Even if I'm there.
From the side, from what, don't do it.
Maybe a shadow.
People can recognize shadows. They say, that's my husband's shadow there.
Yeah. Maybe I should. Imagine I've got content. There was a time I had beautiful content that I couldn't post. I know these things, guys. Again, I'm not speaking from experience, digital footprint. But it's so painful to have nice content that you can't even post. So I think for me, that might be the do's and the don'ts of that kind of a thing. And it's important to also have like an open communication, because I consider it to be like a WhatsApp group chat, right? Even you as a side chick or as a side nigga, you could be having your someone else as well. The issue of now having sex with these partners as well, who's having sex with someone else as well, very important for you guys to use protection. Because now you are literally in something that is, your partner could be sleeping with someone else, you are sleeping with this, their partner could also be sleeping with someone else. So one thing that is also very key as a side is know how to protect yourself. Don't even compromise on that. Protect yourself, protect yourself, protect
all the
yourself.
time.
All the time.
One of the things that I just want to add, maybe not one, but just a couple of things I just want to add. One of the, number one, never ever be comfortable as a side guy or side girl to go to your partner's place.
Yeah.
Don't. Rather meet at a different location for whatever activities that you guys will be doing, whether it's going to be sexual activities, cuddling, whatsoever. Don't get comfortable.
Am I allowed to chow as a side? Am I allowed to chow my partner at their partner's place, at their place, on their bed?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I can't do that.
Don't go there. Don't.
So I must chow only in hotels now.
The hotels, B&Bs, no. Or your place as the side, never in the other place.
And the girls these days are using black magic. It's tough out there.
It's tough out there.
Chad, do you know what black magic is?
It's tough out there. Besides that, man, I mean, just because now you're going to go to this person's space where they share intimate moments with their main or original partner. It's already disrespectful that you have a side, but now it's getting to other levels, man, other complications. So don't do it at all. The second one that I want us to discuss, if you have kids or there are kids, don't bring your kids around side guys or side girls.
People get carried away.
Don't bring your kids around, because now you're confusing the kids. The kids don't understand what's happening with aunties. Auntie,
I'm just auntie Nana. I'm still gonna get a
No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, besides you confusing the kids, you are also now creating ideas on the other person, thinking that, hey, listen, I can take over here.
Sure.
The kids love me. This thing can't be easy. So don't do it. And if your partner borrows you their car to use, don't now go take your side chicks or your side guys on your partner's car. Don't do it. It's not okay.
Yeah, but it feels like there's a lot of rules to this side chick and side nigga.
There should be those rules, and we should get a memorandum of understanding as to say, hey,
MOU.
listen, there's the MOU, and we should make sure that we don't go over the lane. You should stay in your lane.
Do you think there are situations where baby mamas become side chicks to their baby daddies?
Sometimes.
Does it happen?
Sometimes.
So now
Most of the
I'm
times.
the mother of your child, but I'm a side chick because you've moved on.
It depends because some baby mama drama issues actually side chicks who fell pregnant.
Yeah.
Hey? And some baby mama drama issues are people who were dating, they were the main, and they happened to have kids or a child, and the relationship didn't continue. Now they found other people to move along with and have relationships with, but now they reconnect somehow, some way with each other, and they can no longer be the main because the guy or the girl has their main, but because it's the baby daddy or it's the baby mama, they still have that leeway to just get that.
These things are very complicated, guys. I don't want to lie to you.
Very.
There's a song in my language. It speaks about how your position in a man's life can change instantly. So part of that song, it says, one moment I'm your wife, the next moment I'm a side chick, the next moment I'm your sister-in-law, the next moment I'm dating your dad, now I become your mother, the next moment. And these things, they do happen. Like people, Your relationships are so fucked up. I don't want to lie to you. They are so complicated and they're so fucked up. And I think for me, the biggest thing that I've always tried to comprehend or understand is the drama of baby mamas, where it actually comes from. Because always there's a notion that baby mamas have drama. And the baby mamas are like, we don't have drama. You don't know exactly what we have to do.
Baby mama, baby daddy. That we need a whole episode for that on its own.
I'm telling you.
Because also the drama is created maybe by one of the parents in the situations. And sometimes you'll find one partner, be it the baby mama or the baby daddy, using the child to create some drama, maybe because they still have some lingering feelings that they still want to continue that relationship.
Yeah.
It can
But
become
others is not
messy.
even about lingering feelings. I think others is also just out of spite. People can be very spiteful. Remember when people break up, it's not always nice. You were speaking about breakups the other day. When people break up, it's not always nice.
But imagine this, Ntabi. Imagine you cutting your nose to spite your own face.
Yeah, but people do that.
Because you are doing this out of spite. And who are you doing this to? This is your baby daddy. This is the person who still needs to come and assist you raise the child, whether from a distance or in a close situation. But this is someone that you are contracted to for the rest of your child or children's life.
That's why it's always important to choose wisely who nuts in you.
Oh, that's not always easy.
You must choose wisely who nut inside as well.
Not
You
always.
must just not nut. This thing of just nutting everywhere, it's a problem because you end up having to deal with drama. Nut! I almost said nut into academic kind of. Then I realized, even if someone is a graduate, if someone has bipolar, they have bipolar.
Yes.
It doesn't matter whether a person is a graduate, whether a person is smart.
Let me tell you, you know exactly the professions that they always say there's drama. You know, the nurses, they will give you drama for days. The police individuals, they will give you drama for days. So the teachers, there's also the teachers, they all give you drama for days. So this thing doesn't discriminate whether you are a graduate or not a graduate. But yeah, it will do things to you.
Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 10. We love you lots and to the moon and back as well. If you're a side chick or a side nigga with a 10 years experience, please make sure that you send us an email. We'd love to have you sitting on the hot chair just to tell us how you've actually become. No, Chick, I'm serious. I know of people that are strengthening relationships and marriages out there. So if you know that
they know their place.
They know their place. And they're very clear. No, they're like, listen, I don't. I know when I call. I know when I don't call. I know when I do this. Everything is sorted. It's even clear. They're not even aspiring to become the main ones. They're okay with their positions where they are. So please send us a DM. We'd love to have you on the hot seat. And then we don't sure if you're a baby mama, you can come with your child and share your story with us. And just tell us what the problem actually is. And the rest of us, let's continue binge watching and also clicking on the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that the next time when we drop episode 11, you're going to be the first person to find out. We love you so much. Thank you.